welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new or if you're coming over from the playlist. I'm Holly, and today is a fun collaboration because we get to share with you lots of different ideas for Christmas, for the holidays. Holiday cheer is what we're trying to spread, the holiday spirit. So you're going to find lots of different niches in this collaboration, and what that means is you're not just going to see food content, you will see food, homemaking, home decor, beauty tips, all types of things for the holiday season. So you're going to find a variety of different channels here, and I think you're going to enjoy it. And I'm going to leave the playlist down below of all my YouTube friends who are participating in this collaboration as well. It is being hosted by two very sweet YouTube friends, Jessica at Jessica Myrose and Joy at Organized with Joy. They both have great content on their channels. You will find lots of variety there, lots of lifestyle, lots of food content, organizing, different things like that. So please be sure to check them out. I'm going to leave the links to their channels down below in the description box along with that playlist. So please don't forget to check that playlist as well. And for this collaboration, I am doing sort of, I guess you can call it it's a themed dinner and a movie, maybe, sort of. So I'm doing a Christmas Story themed video. So I just thought this would be a fun thing to do. This is our favorite movie that we enjoy during the holiday season. And I thought this was just something fun to put together as a family, you know, just kind of have when we get together to watch A Christmas Story. So I think it's just something you can do with your kids. You can do this theme to any type of movie that you want. And I'm actually going to do another one for another movie that I'm going to do a theme to, but not in this video. But for this one, it will be A Christmas Story. I hope that you enjoy the video, and it might give you some ideas that you can do if you want to do something like this. So it's just a fun activity, I think, to do. I enjoyed doing it, so I hope that it's something that you might enjoy to do with your family as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started doing this, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Of course, you can't have A Christmas Story movie night without some fudge, so I'm going to make some fudge that looks like soap, like he did in the movie, because he said a word he shouldn't have said, so we know that, oh fudge. But for this, it's very simple and easy fudge recipe. I made this for Valentine's Day about 2 years ago on my channel, so I'm going to do it for this one with just a different color. But you need 2 cups of white chocolate morsels and 1 cup of red melting chocolates. You need a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 can of condensed milk, and a 1/2 cup of mini marshmallows. This is very easy to make. You just put everything in a pot and then pour that condensed milk over the top. And once you get all of that out, you're going to start melting it. And it takes a little while because of the mini marshmallows, maybe about 10 minutes or so. But you just want to make sure it has a smooth consistency and it will melt. And then once you get it all melted, then you start adding the flour. And I just add that just a little bit at a time. Just so that way I can fully get it incorporated and it's not just one big blob. So just add it a little bit at a time, and you want to make sure that that flour gets cooked in with the chocolate because you don't want to eat raw flour. So just make sure, you know, it gets, you know, cooked in, heated through in there, and you just want to make sure that there's no more flour in that mixture. And once you get all of that mixed in, then you will start putting it in the molds. And I just use a metal measuring cup just to do this, and a spoon while it's hot. So don't use plastic, but you just fill the little molds up and you just let it sit for a little while. I let these sit overnight just because I wanted to make sure that they were completely molded in there, but it'll only take a few hours really. But I just let it sit overnight since I didn't need them right away. And then you just kind of level it off, just make sure, you know, clean off the edges and everything. And that way it'll have a cleaner look once you take it out of the mold. And since this is a dinner and a movie, we're having meatloaf, smeatloaf, double beetloaf, as Ralphie's brother Randy would say in A Christmas Story. So basically, I'm just making a meatloaf, and I've made this similar like as a Salisbury steak before, so I'm just using some ground beef, some green bell peppers and onions chopped up, some Worcestershire sauce, some garlic powder, some New Orleans Cajun seasoning, onion powder, and some black pepper. And I'm not going to show you as I mix it up or anything. I've done this before on my channel, but that's what we're going to have for our dinner and a movie. And I think this makes, you know, it was either this or Chinese food, and I'm saving that Chinese food for later. So also onion soup mix is what I put in my hamburgers and my meatloaf. So I needed to make sure I mentioned that. Then I just put it in a loaf pan, and at the end, when it gets close to the end, I put some barbecue sauce on it. And I know that most people put ketchup, but I just like the barbecue sauce instead. So I'll show you this in the end when I show everything else. And I wanted a backdrop for this, and Amazon, the only ones they had were like generic Christmas Story ones with not the real people. So I'm going to make my own, and for this I bought 4 foam boards. They were only $1 a piece, and I'm just going to wrap that with use the duct tape to put all 4 of those pieces together, then wrap it with the wrapping paper and put that poster on it. And then this is how it turns out. I'm going to show you in the end how it all looks. And then I had this little bitty Christmas tree already, so I decided I would use this as part of the decor for it, decorations. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on any kind of ornaments or anything as a small little tree, but I just used some wrapping paper that I had, and I used a poster board, and I sprayed the poster board and then laid the wrapping paper on top, and then just let it dry, and then I cut them out. And I did that while watching a Hallmark movie. So honestly, it didn't take me very long at all to do, and then I just took some ribbon to make the little hangers, and that was it. So it didn't take me a whole lot of time. And I had this older wrapping paper, so I cut these pictures out because I had to have those in there, especially the triple dog, you know, dare. And that is, you know, just what I did for the tree, and I'll show you that in the end as well, how everything comes together. But I may or may not use all of the ornaments. We'll see what goes on that tree. And what is A Christmas Story without the leg lamp? So I wanted to make a crate to put the leg lamp in, and I already had these wood pieces from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to use these. And very simple and easy really to do. I'm just going to glue like 2 of these sides together, so it'll have 2 of those sides, and that'll be, you know, the ends of it, and I'll have 1 for the top. I'm not going to put a bottom on it because it's no need, but we already had this, you know, little leg lamp night light, and the night light's in a box right now. So, but I'm going to use that and see how this goes. And this is everything put together. So that's the backdrop with the poster and everything. And I'll show you everything that's over there after I show you what's on the table. So here I just set up where we have our, just kind of our, what we're going to eat, and just some little snacks and things, but some things that represent the movie as well. And I'm so sorry about the lighting. I could not get it to work right. And I have 2 lights. It just couldn't get it to work right. So I'm sorry about that. But this is our meatloaf, smeatloaf, double beetloaf. I hate meatloaf. What Randy, like I said, would say on there. And I did make some, just some instant mashed potatoes. Because that's all I had time for today. And the meatloaf, which was really good, and just some plates to have that on. And this is the fudge that I made and just printed that off of Canva. They had a little image, so I printed that off to put there. Oh, fudge.
So these worked out great to look like little, soap bars. And my daughter had bought these last year. I triple dog dare you napkins. I think she got those off of Etsy. So we still had some left over. So I'm just kind of added that in. And these candies, I always get these every year, but they remind me of that time period, I guess. And these cookies as well, it was like a little box of cookies, and they're old-fashioned type cookies, so it just kind of reminded me of that time period. And I just set my little tiered tray up with like the little coffee mug that says "Oh Fudge," and I just put one of the fudge bars on top. And these are just some old decorations that were my mother-in-law's, and I still put those on my Christmas tree. A little bubble light and Ovaltine. Of course, you have to have Ovaltine. And my husband used to drink that as a little boy as well. So be sure to drink your Ovaltine. And the Radio Orphan Annie's Secret Society. That's what, he listened to on the radio. And this is a decoder ring. Well, not a ring, a pin. It's the decoder pin. So and it works. So it has the numbers and the letters and everything. So just like how he spelled out, and that's like a replica of what he had. So it spells out, "Be sure to drink your Ovaltine." So it does work. So it is a neat little thing there. And I'm going to show you now what I have over there. And very, like I said, simple, easy thing that I made for a backdrop, which you could just put the poster if you want, but I wanted to have more of a backdrop. So I got that poster off of Amazon, and I just had the wrapping paper, I think from Dollar General. So just wrapped those 4 pieces of board with that. So there's 2 on each side, and it made like a square. And those lights are battery operated. You can't tell that they're on, but I think I got those at Family Dollar. And then on this tiered tray, I put these fortune cookies in the little boxes to represent when they had to go and eat that was their first time eating Chinese duck, I think it was. And the little Merry Christmas sign reminds me of the font on the show. And those are the bubble lights. And we used to use these on our tree, but they get too hot, so we don't do that anymore. So I just use that as a decoration. And the little snowball cakes with the little cutouts that I found on Pinterest as well. And then he looks like a pink nightmare, which the dad says. And that's from Pinterest as well. Just printed that off. So kind of went with that little theme there. And then these are more of the old ornaments that were my mother-in-law's that we put on our tree. So I definitely will be putting these back on the tree, but I thought that represented the time period. Also, this was on, I think I Googled that and found that little sign and just put the little broken glass, made like a little sticker kind of thing, and put that on the glasses to represent his broken glasses, that he'll shoot his eye out. So this is the leg lamp. You can't have a Christmas story without the leg lamp. And this end up, fragile or fragile, must be Italian, as he also says. But that, like I said, is a little nightlight, so we'll use that. And this was also on Pinterest. So Telegram major award that he won, which was the leg lamp. And then what the movie was about was a Red Ryder carbine BB gun that he wanted for Christmas, but everybody was telling him no because it was dangerous and he could shoot his eye out. So that kind of represents that. And then those are the little ornaments that I made on the little tree. And I did put 2 of those little bubble lights on there just to kind of represent that time period. So that's, pretty much everything that I did for the tree and for this little, dinner and a movie. And you can do it however you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be the way I did it. And there's other ways, other things you can do if you want. But it was fun. I really did enjoy doing this. So this was just a fun thing to do.
And I just wanted to jump on here and just say thank you so much for watching. I absolutely appreciate each and every single one of you who watch my videos. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. And I want to say, I hope that this gives you some inspiration, maybe for Christmas, to do a dinner and a movie type theme. It could be any cartoon, anything that your kids maybe enjoy. Do snacks that represent that type of show. So I hope it does inspire you to do something like this, as well as the playlist down below in the description box. I know you're going to find lots of great Christmas inspiration there, and please be sure to check Jessica and Joy's channels out as well. But I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing more like this, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. That's going to notify you when I post new videos. So I just want to thank y'all so much for watching. I absolutely appreciate y'all, and I hope that everyone has a very blessed Christmas season. God bless y'all.